A very good afternoon to all the students. DLF केयर्स की पूरी टीम की ओर से मैं यहाँ मौजूद सभी बच्चे और उनके माता पिता का स्वागत करती हूँ। आज के हमारे वेबिनार का टॉपिक है लैंग्वेज रेडीनेस, यानी कि भाषा जो कि बच्चों के जीवन में एक बेहद अहम हिस्सा है, उसके लिए आज की हमारी मुख्य अतिथियां हैं मिस मोनिका कक्कर। मोनिका मैम एक एजुकेशनिस्ट, एक ट्रेनर, एक टीचर और साथ के साथ एक बहुत ही उम्दा स्टोरी टेलर के तौर पर अपने जीवन में काम कर चुकी हैं। मैम हैज वर्कड with many schools across the country as a teacher. She has trained and developed and is also experienced in heading the team of Samadhan Abhiyan, which is an NGO to spread awareness on child sexual abuse. She has led the Ganga project with AP and APSS teachers and children. With a team of teachers, ma'am has also compiled an indigenous reading program to build reading readiness for the young learners. Monica ma'am, we are honored to have you with us today. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, my dear children, parents, especially Mrs. Singh, जो हर साल एक नए जुनून के साथ, एक नई शिद्दत के साथ हम सबको इनवाइट करती हैं और हम एक प्लेटफॉर्म देती हैं कि हम एक दूसरे से सीखें। थैंक यू सो मच मिसेस सिंह, विदुषी मैम, प्रतिष्ठा मैम और मेरे प्यारे बच्चों और पेरेंट्स। हमको ये एक प्लेटफॉर्म मिला है ये समझने के लिए कि इंग्लिश जो हमारी स्पोकन लैंग्वेज नहीं है, जो हमारी फर्स्ट लैंग्वेज नहीं है, उसको हम कैसे सीखने की कोशिश करें, ताकि हमको उसको ऐसे सीखना है, इतने प्यार से सीखना है कि हम उसको अपनी डेली रूटीन की लैंग्वेज में धीरे धीरे करके आसानी से यूज कर सकें। Pratishtha, is my voice clear and am I visible? I just need little confirmation.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, right. Thank you. तो आज हम कोशिश करेंगे बच्चों, आज हमारे पास 5th, 6th और 7th के यहाँ बच्चे हैं और हम कोशिश करेंगे कि हम ये मान के चलते हैं कि आपको जो बेसिक ग्रामर और सिंपल सेंटेंसेस रीडिंग है वो आपको आती होगी। तो आज हम यहाँ कोशिश करेंगे कि हम नेक्स्ट लेवल पे कैसे पहुंचे और अपनी डेली की लाइफ में ऐसी क्या चीजें करें जिससे इंग्लिश जो हमारी अपनी लैंग्वेज नहीं है, जो सेकंड लैंग्वेज है, वो बहुत आसानी से, बहुत फ्लुएंटली हम अपने टीचर्स, पेरेंट्स, साथियों के साथ क्लास में और हर जगह बोल पाए। तो अपनी भाषा बोलना बहुत अच्छी बात है, बट एक नई भाषा को सीख कर उसको यूज करना उससे भी अच्छी बात है ना? क्योंकि देखो, अगर कोई फॉरेनर्स भी होते हैं तो वो भी हिंदी सीखते हैं और उनको हिंदी सीख के, एक नई भाषा सीख के बहुत मजा आता है। इसलिए हाँ, हमारे घर में हिंदी बोली जाती है, हमारे एनवायरनमेंट में हिंदी बोली जाती है और हम उसके लिए बहुत प्राउड फील करते हैं। बट एक नई भाषा को सीख के उसको यूटिलाइज करके हम और स्ट्रॉन्ग और हम और कॉन्फिडेंट बन जाते हैं और हमारी जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं वो और बढ़ जाती हैं। तो मैं छोटी छोटी बातें आपको बताऊंगी कैसे हम अपनी डेली की जो हमारी जो स्कूल की लाइफ है और घर की लाइफ है उसमें हम छोटी छोटी चीजें करें जिससे हमारी इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज पे ज्यादा कमांड और कंट्रोल होगा। मेरी बच्चों आपसे 2-3 रिक्वेस्ट हैं। एक, आप अपनी स्क्रीन को चालू रखिएगा, उसको आप, अनलेस आपका इंटरनेट में प्रॉब्लम है तो आप अपना वीडियो बंद कर सकते हैं, नहीं तो स्क्रीन को ऑन रखना ताकि मैं आप सबको देख पाऊं। दूसरी चीज, इंस्ट्रक्शंस जो आपको पसंद आए और जो आप यूज कर सकते हैं उनको प्लीज नोट करिएगा। तो सबसे पहले हम एक छोटे से गेम के साथ शुरू करते हैं। जैसे प्रतिष्ठा मैम ने बोला और विदुषी मैम ने बोला और आपको इंस्ट्रक्शंस भी दी होंगी, आप कोई भी एक न्यूज़पेपर अपने पास रख लो, कोई भी एक न्यूज़पेपर अपने पास, फटा हुआ न्यूज़पेपर आपके पास होना चाहिए। जैसे मेरे पास एक ये न्यूज़पेपर का टुकड़ा है, हाँ, तो बड़े प्यार से न्यूज़पेपर का एक छोटा सा टुकड़ा फाड़िए। जस्ट टेयर अ पीस ऑफ पेपर, क्रश इट नाइसली, क्रश इट नाइसली, क्रश इट nicely, crush it nicely, तो मैं देख पा रही हूँ, I can see who all are doing it. Atul, are full, very, very good. I can see who are the children who can do it, and I can see who are the children who are just smiling and not doing it. So I request all of you to crush. Ujjwal Mehra, class 6, thank you so much for doing it. I just love what you are doing. So everybody take a piece of paper, crush it nicely. Crush it very nicely. Thank you so much, Priyansh Tomar. Thank you so much, Tanisha. Thank you so much, Yuvraj. Some of you are doing it so beautifully. Crush a piece of paper. जब आप ये पेपर क्रश कर रहे हैं तो मुझे ये समझ आ रहा है कि आप मेरी बात सुन सकते हैं. राजेंद्र, थैंक यू सो मच. प्रशांत, थैंक यू सो मच. Thank you, Nitin, if you can hear me nicely. Thank you. Most of you are able to listen to me. Kavya, thank you so much. Arshdeep Singh, thank you so much. Utkarsh, thank you so much. It's really nice. Children who are doing it, who are able to listen. Hariom, thank you so much. And Vinayak, कितनी अच्छी सी बॉल बनाई है आपने. I just love this ball that you made. Thank you so much, Ayushman. Ayush, wonderful, beautiful. जिन जिन बच्चों को मैं देख पा रही हूँ, thank you so much. Harshita, wonderful. Ankush, class 6A, wonderful, beautiful work. I am super proud of all of you. अब आपको क्या करना है, इस क्रश की हुई बॉल को और ट्राइट क्रश की स्क्रीन पे थ्रो करना है. जोर से मेरे साथ में 1 2 3 बोलूंगी, आप सब स्क्रीन पे थ्रो करेंगे. 1 2 3 थ्रो. थ्रो. कम ऑन. I can see so much of love coming through these balls. Come on, everyone, throw on the screen. Lovely, lovely, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very, very nice. Very nice. अब हम दूसरी एक्सरसाइज करेंगे. थैंक यू चिल्ड्रन, दिस वाज रियली ब्यूटीफुल व्हाट यू डिड. अब हम दूसरी एक बहुत प्यारी सी चीज करने वाले हैं, जो आप क्या करेंगे, टेक्स्ट बॉक्स में बात नहीं करनी, स्क्रीन पे लाइन नहीं डालनी, कुछ भी नहीं करना. आप चैट बॉक्स में आपका जो नाम है, सपोज आई कैन सी लकी कुमारी, क्लास 7th ऑन माय स्क्रीन. तो एल लेटर से कोई भी एक एडजेक्टिव मैं देखना चाहती हूँ. आपकी ग्रामर स्किल्स जो अभी तक आपने सीखी हैं वो कितनी सीखी हैं. तो अगर मेरा नाम मोनिका है तो मैं अपने बारे में जो सोचती हूँ एक एडजेक्टिव अपने नाम के आगे ऐड करके चैट बॉक्स में लिखूंगी. जैसे मैं बच्चों को बहुत कहानियां सुनाती हूँ, बहुत मैजिकल कहानियां सुनाती हूँ. तो एम साउंड से मोनिका और एम साउंड से मैजिकल. तो मैं टेक्स्ट बॉक्स में लिखूंगी मैजिकल मोनिका. तो आपके बारे में आप क्या सोचते हो उस एडजेक्टिव को ऐड करके चैट बॉक्स में फटाफट लिख दो. मैं चेक कर रही हूँ चैट बॉक्स में. योर टाइम स्टार्ट्स नाउ. कम ऑन, क्विकली क्विकली, फास्टेस्ट फिंगर्स फर्स्ट, फास्टेस्ट फिंगर्स. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I can see intelligent. No, you have to start the adjective with the same letter as your name. Learning Ujjwal, you से लिखना है आपको. Actor Akshay, wonderful, beautiful. Adventurous Aman, I have fallen in love with you. Beautiful, very nice. Singer Sahil, reading Rajni, beautiful. Singer Siddhi, sweet Suhana, very beautiful. Lovely. No. You have to start with the same letter, your adjective. Adventurous Aradhna, beautiful, beautiful. Prince Preet, useful. Utkarsh, very nice. I'm loving this. Smart Sangarsh, very nice. Kind Krishna, very good. Dashing Daksh, this is so lovely. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'm loving this. सेम आपका जो एडजेक्टिव है सेम लेटर से शुरू होना चाहिए जिससे आपका नाम है. स्वीट सुहास, वेरी गुड. प्रीशियस पलक, वेरी नाइस. एडवेंचरस अंशुका, वेरी गुड. Kind Komal, lovely. Teacher Tanisha, very good. Kind Karthik, lovely. Angel Anchuka, very good. Happiness Hariom, very good. Adventurous, yes, I'm loving it. Beautiful. Lovely. You all are fantastic children. So that means I know that you know your adjectives and I know you know your describing words. अब आपको सेम चीज क्या करनी है, आप सोचो कि आपकी क्लास में या आपके घर के पास आपका सबसे अच्छा दोस्त कौन है. Who's your best friend? और आपके बेस्ट फ्रेंड को डिस्क्राइब करते हुए आपको एक वर्ड लिखना है. your best friend's name and to describe him in one word. Please write both the words together. आपके best friend का नाम और उसको describe करते हुए one word. Come on, your time starts now. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Come on. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Start. Fastest fingers first. Aha, present Prashant. Mother Bubbly. That's my best. Nice, Nikit. Very good. Punctual, Parikshit. Very good. Bravery, Ayush. Okay, intelligent, Harshit. Cute, Harsh. Very good. Sweet, Sahil. Cutie, Sneha. My brother, Kartik Mehta. Smart, helpful, Shruti. Very good. Sakshi, good, cheerful. Charchit. Intelligent, Harshita. Cute, Rani. Himanshu Kumar. Very good, very good. Describe your friends. Describe your friends. Very nice, very nice. Beautiful work. Lovely. बहुत बढ़िया. Nidhi is my good friend, but you have to give a describing word, my dear. Lovely, lovely. Very nice. I'm just loving what you are writing. Beautiful. तो आपने देखा कितनी आसानी से मैंने आपको सरप्राइज किया, और सरप्राइज करते करते आपने मेरे को इतने अच्छे से अपने बारे में एक अच्छी चीज बताई और आपके फ्रेंड के बारे में एक अच्छी चीज. तो आज हम क्या करने जा रहे हैं, मैं आपको दिखाने जा रही हूँ. हम कुछ ऐसी चीजें करेंगे. आप अपनी स्क्रीन बंद मत करिएगा. अभी हमने आइस ब्रेकर्स किए, दैट मीन्स हमने बातचीत आपस में जाना. तो मैं एक टीचर भी हूँ, एक मदर भी हूँ, कहानियां सुनाती हूँ और पूरी इंडिया में अपना झोला लेके घूमती हूँ और आपके जैसे बच्चों से बहुत सारी बातें करती हूँ. तो हम शुरू करेंगे पिक्चर रीडिंग एक्सरसाइज से. Picture reading exercise, my dear children, is so important because it is a game of observation. All the children, when you go out with your parents or while you are traveling in a bus, going to school or anywhere, if you can observe the environment and if you can make your own notes and think about it, it will help you in English language. हम पिक्चर रीडिंग एक्सरसाइज आपके लिए इसलिए जरूरी है बिकॉज बाद में जब आप लेटर राइटिंग, पिक्चर कॉम्पोजिशन, आर्टिकल राइटिंग, पैराग्राफ राइटिंग, स्टोरी राइटिंग करते हैं तो वो उससे शुरू होती है कि आप अपनी चीजों को कैसे देख सकते हो, कैसे सोच सकते हो, उनको सीक्वेंस कैसे कर सकते हो और फिर उसके बाद उसको सिंपल सेंटेंसेस में कैसे लिख सकते हो. तो इसके बारे में आज हम बात करेंगे. क्या छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं जो आपको रेगुलरली करनी चाहिए. फिर हम लाइफ स्किल्स में बात करेंगे क्योंकि आज का एजुकेशन सिस्टम हमारा जो है बच्चों, वो हमारे टाइम था, जो आपको मेरी उम्र के लोग मिलेंगे उसमें बड़े रोट मेथड से काम होता था. टीचर बोर्ड पे लिख देती थी और हम कॉपी कर लेते थे. आज का जो जमाना है वो लाइफ स्किल्स का है कि आप अपने दो हाथों से क्या चीज कर सकते हो. तो कभी आप अपना टाइम टेबल उठा के बना के देखना कि सुबह के दिन से रात तक क्या क्या चीज है जो आप अपने आप कर सकते हो और अपने एनवायरनमेंट के लिए क्या अच्छा कर सकते हो. तो आपने जितने बच्चों ने भी हाथ खड़ा किया है, डोंट वरी चिल्ड्रन, आई एम गोइंग टू कम बैक टू यू एंड आंसर ऑल योर क्वेश्चंस लेटर ऑन, बट फर्स्ट लेट्स फिनिश दिस. तो हम लाइफ स्किल्स के ऊपर बात करेंगे कि क्या छोटी छोटी चीजें हमारे अराउंड हैं जो हम करके उसके बारे में छोटे पैराग्राफ, छोटी कॉन्वर्सेशन कर सकते हैं. फिर हम एम्पैथी और कंपैशन के बारे में बात करेंगे कि क्या चीजें जो घर में या बाहर मुझे ट्रबल कर रही हैं और उसके बारे में मुझे कॉन्वर्सेशन कैसे करनी है, मुझे लिखना कैसे है, मुझे पोइट्री कैसे करनी है, मुझे अपनी टीचर से, मुझे घर में कैसे बात करनी है. फिर हम रोल प्ले करके देखेंगे कि क्या हम जब रोल प्ले करते हैं तो किस तरह का रोल प्ले कर सकते हैं. फिर हम थोड़ी सी मस्ती करेंगे कि मैं आपसे रिडल्स पूछूंगी और आप फटाफट उसका जवाब देंगे. फिर हम सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर पे काम करेंगे कि एक अच्छा सेंटेंस क्या होता है. जब आप स्कूल में सेंटेंसेस लिखते हैं तो सबसे ज्यादा मिस्टेक्स बच्चों क्या होती हैं कि हम सेंटेंस में उसको कैसे बनाना है, पहले क्या आता है, बाद में क्या आता है. जो भी हमने स्कूल में पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच सीखा है, दैट इज नाउन, प्रोनाउन, एडवर्ब, एडजेक्टिव्स, वो हम किस लिए सीखते हैं? वो हम इसलिए सीखते हैं कि हम उसको अपनी रियल लाइफ में अप्लाई कर पाए. जैसे कि अगर मैं कहीं मम्मी पापा के साथ छुट्टी पे जाऊं, मैं रेलवे स्टेशन पे खड़ी हूँ या मैं किसी दुकानदार से बात कर रही हूँ या मैं बुक फेयर में कोई बुक खरीदने गई हूँ या मैं टीचर से बात कर रही हूँ. अब जैसे आपसे विदुषी मैम बात कर रहे थे, आपसे कॉन्वर्सेशन कर रहे थे, सो कुड यू रिप्लाई टू हर आंसर्स. सो हम कोशिश करेंगे कि जब हमसे कोई प्रश्न करें या जब हमसे कोई क्वेश्चन करें, हम उनकी बात का जवाब करेक्ट इंग्लिश में दे सकें. तो जब हम नाउन, प्रोनाउन, एडजेक्टिव्स, एडवर्ब्स जो भी हम सीखते हैं वो इसलिए नहीं सीखते क्योंकि हमको उसको रट्टा मार के और उसको खाली एक्सरसाइज में यूज करना होता है। वो हम इसलिए सीखते हैं कि जब हम अच्छी कहानी या कोई अच्छी सेंटेंस लिखें तो हमको उसको सेंटेंस में यूज करना आना चाहिए, उसको कैसे ठीक से यूज करना है। और हम ये भी सीखेंगे कि जब भी आप कोई एक अच्छा वर्ड यूज करते हैं, सिंपल इंग्लिश यूज करो बट उसका मीनिंग करेक्ट होना चाहिए, तो हम उसके बारे में आज बात करेंगे। तो सबसे पहली चीज है, हमने अपनी बॉल को क्रश किया और हमने उसके बारे उसको फेंका और हमने ये मुझे उससे ये पता चला कि आप मेरी आवाज सुन पा रहे हैं, आप मेरी इंस्ट्रक्शन सुन पा रहे हैं। दैट मीन्स माई इंस्ट्रक्शंस वर क्लियर. So I wanted to tell you that whenever you speak to someone, your instructions have to be short, crisp and clear so that उसका मतलब दूसरे को समझ आ सके। लैंग्वेज क्या होती है? अब आप जब आप नेचर वॉक के लिए कभी बाहर भी जाओ तो आप देखोगे चिड़ियों की आवाज आती है, चिड़िया भी आपस में बात करती है, कभी कभी बिना शब्दों के भी अगर हम किसी को आंखों से भी बात करते हैं तो वो भी लैंग्वेज होती है। तो लैंग्वेज समझने के लिए आपका ना केवल वर्ड्स की जरूरत है बट आपकी एक्सप्रेशंस की जरूरत भी होती है। तो वो सब लैंग्वेज का पार्ट है। आपने ये मुझे बहुत अच्छे से करके दिखाया कि अपने नाम के साथ आपने एक मैजिकल वर्ड जोड़ के दिखाया और आपने अपने फ्रेंड के बारे में बात की, तो ये बहुत ही अच्छी एक्सरसाइज थी। अब ये एक पिक्चर रीडिंग एक्सरसाइज है। ये पिक्चर आप अपने स्क्रीन पे देख रहे हैं। Pratisha ma'am, if I'll request you, are you able to see the picture on the screen, please? Pratisha ma'am? Okay. Children, I hope you are able to see the picture on the screen. If you are able to see the picture, just write yes in the chat box, please. Write yes in the chat box if you are able to see the picture. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Are you able to see the picture, ma'am? On the screen?
Ma'am, picture, I think your slide is stuck, ma'am. I thought it was my network issue, but
okay. Let me just share it again because a lot of children are writing that they are able to see the picture. So,
ma'am, what I will request is that once you do the share screen of the PPT, put it in on a slideshow mode.
That I've done. I'll do that again, ma'am. I'll
Yes,
just do that again. You please confirm, ma'am. Is it visible now, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Now this is visible.
Is it full screen visible now?
Hanji. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay.
So children, look at the picture very carefully. Now, this is a picture reading exercise. Now, look at the picture very carefully. I want you to pick up your pencil and write a very simple sentence on the plain piece of paper or on the notebook that you have. Write a very simple sentence on what do you see in the picture. आफ्टर यू कंपाइल द सेंटेंस, जब आपने सेंटेंस बना लिया तो अब आप चैट बॉक्स में लिखोगे एक सिंपल सा सेंटेंस जो मैं पढ़ पाऊंगी कि आपको इस पिक्चर में क्या दिख रहा है। इट्स अ सिंपल पिक्चर रीडिंग एक्सरसाइज. I want you to look at the picture very carefully. It is a family which has gone out for a picnic. What is it that you can see in the picture? Kindly write it in the chat box. I am waiting for the chat box messages. You can first do a rough draft on the piece of paper that you are carrying. Ma'am, they have gone for a picnic. Now don't write ma'am. Please write a simple sentence. Just write, I see an old man drinking a cup of tea, or the grandfather is drinking tea.
Ma'am, I'll help you with the responses.
Sorry?
Ma'am, I'll help you with the responses.
Yes.
So
it would be really very nice.
They have gone picnic. A family has gone to picnic. Some children is playing. Grandpa is eat an apple. One of the boy is hanging on the screen. The mother was preparing good. The father was drinking his tea. The boy is hanging over a tree. Some children are playing. The person is taking a tea. Man is watching. A man is holding a camera. The two child are playing. Brother is, just a second. Brother is giving the apple to his sister. Boy is eating chips. A family is doing a lot of fun. The family is having a picnic. This is happy. Mom is serving food. A child is eating chips. A man with camera is taking pictures. Grandfather are drinking tea. Boy is hanging on the tree. One boy is giving apple to girl. And something different. Man with a camera on his neck. Yes, man with a camera on his neck is observing plants. That is interesting.
Okay, very nice. Thank you, children, and thank you, ma'am. That was a really good effort. But I can see that some of you made beautiful sentences, but some of you skipped on articles, some of you skipped on prepositions, some of you, while talking about two people, were writing is instead of are. So they were very, I will not say errors, but I will say that you slipped up on certain things. So while writing a simple sentence also, you have to be very careful that in a sentence, you have to write, you have to open up with a capital letter, end with a full stop, there has to be correct preposition, there has to be a correct article in it. So, you have to be very careful when you write even a simple sentence. I showed you this picture because I want you to exercise writing simple sentences first. सबसे पहले आप क्या करोगे बेटा, न्यूज़पेपर उठा के, मैगजीन उठा के, कोई भी आपको टेक्स्ट मिलता है उसको पढ़ना शुरू करो. कोई भी तरह के आपको टेक्स्ट मिलता है, पुराना न्यूज़पेपर, आपको कुछ, आप अपने मम्मी पापा को बोलो अगर वो जा रहे हैं कहीं, अगर उनको कहीं से कोई टेक्स्ट मिलता है, आप अपने स्कूल की लाइब्रेरी से बुक्स इशू कराओ. छोटे छोटे से सेंटेंसेस. मैं आपको बताऊंगी, जब मैं रीडिंग प्रोग्राम बना रही थी बच्चों के लिए, तो सबसे पहली चीज मैंने क्या की, जो मैं आपके साथ कर रही हूँ, ये देखने के लिए कि बच्चे कहाँ फंसते हैं, सबसे ज्यादा मुश्किल हमें कहाँ होती है. तो उसके लिए सबसे अच्छी चीज है दैट वी हैव टू एक्सपोज आवरसेल्व्स टू द वर्ड्स, टू द वोकैबुलरी. तो पिकल की बॉटल, जैम की बॉटल को पढ़िए, जो भी रास्ते में आप कैप्शंस पढ़ते हैं, लेबल्स पढ़ते हैं, बस के ऊपर जहां पे भी आपको अक्षर नजर आते हैं उसको पढ़ना शुरू करो. जैसे आपकी वोकैबुलरी ज्यादा बढ़ेगी, जैसे आपकी फ्लुएंसी ज्यादा बढ़ेगी, आपका सेंटेंस बनाने का स्ट्रक्चर अपने आप बेटर होता जाएगा. आपको ये प्रॉमिस करना है आज मुझे, आफ्टर दिस वर्कशॉप, दैट यू ऑल विल स्टार्ट इशूइंग बुक्स फ्रॉम द लाइब्रेरी. हफ्ते में एक बुक आपको पढ़नी है. ठीक है. तो अब मैं आगे चलती हूँ और बहुत सारी ऐसे बातें करेंगे. तो आज मैं आपको एक छोटी सी पोएम सुनाने वाली हूँ, जिसमें बहुत छोटी सी पोएम है. I want one of the children to put up their hands and read this poem with me. कोई भी एक बच्चा मैं चूज करूंगी. और let me see, class 7 का कोई बच्चा जो मेरे साथ हेल्प कर सकता है. Let me see, class 7 children, class 6 children. I will choose one child who will read this poem for me. अनन्या सोलंकी, class 6. आप बेटा पढ़ोगे ये मेरे साथ? अनन्या, आप पढ़ पाओगे? ओके, वेरी गुड अनन्या. अनन्या, अपने आप को अनम्यूट करो और ये मेरे साथ पढ़ो बेटा. वेरी गुड अनन्या, लेट्स रीड.
Ananya, you can unmute yourself. Yes.
Only Ananya will unmute, nobody else. Ananya, start reading बच्चे.
I quarreled with her.
Very good Ananya. पढ़िए बेटा. I quarreled with my brother. I didn't know what about. One thing led to another and somehow we felt out.
कौन आ रहा है बार बार?
आगे पढ़ो अनन्या. The start of it was slight, the end of it was strong. He said he was right. I knew he was wrong. And purposely in this poem, you will see some spellings are wrong. We hated one another. The afternoon turned black. Then suddenly my brother thumped me on my back and said, "Oh, come along. We can't go all night." I was wrong. So he was right and the light was bright. Now this poem is about two children, two brother and sisters who have fought with each other. And they are so angry with each other, so upset with each other that they don't want to talk to each other. Similar kind of quarreling happens, similar kind of fights happen in the classroom also. So sometimes we feel very, very sad that our friends are not talking to us. Sometimes we feel very sad that our parents are angry with us on something, or sometimes we feel very sad that our brother and sisters are not talking to us. इस पोएम में बेटा आप देखोगे कि इसमें लास्ट में राइमिंग वर्ड्स हैं, कुछ एरर्स, स्पेलिंग की एरर्स हैं. फर्स्ट, आपको किसी एक बच्चे को, अनन्या आपसे ही शुरू करती हूँ, मुझे इसमें से कोई एक वर्ड बताओ जिसके स्पेलिंग एरर है, जिसमें रॉन्ग है, एरर है इसमें स्पेलिंग की. Ananya, you try, and then if you can't, then I will probably pick up another child. Now, I'm also exposing you to a simplest form of poetry writing, because the simplest form of poetry writing is जब भी आप end में देखोगे rhyming word होता है. About, out, strong, wrong, black, back, along, and then you have along, wrong, right, right. So to write the simplest form of poetry, you have to know the rhyming words. So today I am going to call out a word, and you all are going to punch in the chat box the rhyming words. Now I will first take a very simple word, then I will take another word. Give me a rhyming word with cat very quickly. Your time starts now. Come on, very quickly. Quick, 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 quick.
Rat, mat, new, bat,
Okay.
black,
Okay, don't
fat,
say अच्छा वो मैम है. अच्छा ठीक है मैम, please.
red, sat,
right. Beautiful,
fat,
beautiful,
bat, no,
beautiful. No is not a rhyming word. Rest everything is
right,
fantastic.
net,
Okay, now I'm giving you the next level word. Can you give me a rhyming word with wave? Wave, W-A-V-E, wave. Give me a rhyming word with wave. Cave, save.
brave,
Very nice. Not black.
babe,
Brave is very nice. Excellent. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, give me a rhyming word with back. B-A-C-K, back. Rack, lack, sack, track. Very nice, very nice. Rack, hack. Beautiful, beautiful, very nice. So you see how simply by knowing the rhyming words, you can write a simple poetry also. So it's very important to do these kind of exercises and have fun games in your classroom or with your friends to say, मैं एक word बोलता हूँ, आप उसका rhyming word बोलो, आप दूसरा word बोलो, मैं उसका rhyming word बोलूँगा. So it becomes like a vocabulary building exercise for you. Now, let me come to another exercise. In the chat box, please write, what do you do when your sister or brother is angry with you or they quarrel with you? What happens? What do you do? Quickly write in the chat box. When brother sister में आपस में लड़ाई हो जाती है, when you fight with your siblings, what do you do? Write in one simple sentence. Do you go and say sorry? Are you angry? Do you not eat your food? Do you go and complain to your mommy? Okay, you say sorry. You also pull her hair. Okay, you react. I stop them. Okay, I shout on him. All right, I complain to my mom. I give chocolates and I give candies. I'm angry and I complain. I complain to my mother. I fight with him. I say I am sorry. I beat him up. Okay. Okay. And I cry and complain to the mother. Okay. Nice. So why I'm doing this exercise with you is it is very normal for the siblings to fight. So the best thing that you can do is go to your sibling and say, okay, we have fought, let's talk it out, and I am sorry, and be happy. Because all siblings fight with each other. It is nothing new. You don't have to feel very sad about it. Now we are going to do a simple exercise. अब आप क्या करो, पुराना वाला न्यूज़पेपर उठा लो और पुराने वाले न्यूज़पेपर में से एक स्क्वायर पीस काटो. स्क्वायर पीस कैसे काटोगे? एक सिंपल सा पेपर लो और देखो कि उसको ऐसे करके ट्रायंगल बनाओ और आप उसका स्क्वायर काट लो. स्क्वायर काट लो. Make a square out of the newspaper by folding it. quickly. Like I have this origami sheet and I have just cut an old newspaper into a square. Rough sa kaat lo. We are going to make a bird as you see. Make a triangle, take a square piece of paper, fold it into two parts like this. Fold it into two parts. पुराने न्यूज़पेपर से बनाएंगे. अब आगे वाली जो आपका जो पॉइंट है आगे वाला उसको नीचे की तरफ बेंड कर दो तो आपकी बीक बन जाएगी बर्ड की. BEAK बीक बन जाएगी. पीछे वाले को ऊपर ट्विस्ट करोगे तो आपकी टेल बन जाएगी. TAIL टेल बन जाएगी आपकी. और नीचे वाले को ऊपर करके पेंसिल से मार्क करोगे तो बर्ड के फीट बन जाएंगे. इट इज एज सिंपल एज दिस टू मेक अ ओरिगेमी बर्ड, राइट? अब आप सबके पास आपकी चिड़िया हाथ में है. यू ऑल हैव योर बर्ड इन योर हैंड. व्हाट डू यू हैव टू डू इज, नाउ as you all know that we are in Delhi and Delhi mein sparrows are almost finished. Sparrows have, most of them have died because probably they don't get place to live in, probably they don't get enough water, probably they don't get enough food. So you almost see no sparrows in Delhi now. Now also, as young Indians and young children, it becomes our responsibility to save our environment also. So it's very important, like while learning language, we also understand our environment. Now you have to give me one sentence in the chat box on the sparrow that you have made, on the bird that you have made. If you have to write one sentence on saving the bird, on what will you do for the birds, how will you save birds, only in a single sentence, start writing on the chat box and your time begins now. Come on quickly. Okay, Kavya wants me to repeat. Kavya, yes, sure, I will repeat. Now the sparrows are dying in Delhi. I want you to write a single sentence on how will you save the bird. Very good. Tushar says, I will give them water and food. I will feed them. Give water and food, but I want you to write in a simple, good sentence. I don't want a phrase. I want a sentence, a proper. I will feed them is a good sentence. Put a full stop after it. He is feeding them. No, you don't talk about he, talk about yourself. I will give them water and food. You can make a bird feeder. You can take a simple pot of water and you can put it somewhere. I will give water and food. Don't say ma'am because you're not making it for ma'am, you're making it for yourself. So make a simple sentence with I will do this. Simple sentence starting with a capital letter and ending with a full stop. Okay, you're becoming better. Don't write ma'am because I'm just talking to you. You write it in a simple sentence starting with a capital letter. I will give them food and water. I will put water and food in on the house roof. I will give food, water and vegetables. Give water and food. I will make a bird house is really beautiful. I will make a bird house. Very nice. So you can see simple ways of turning your old plastic water bottles for turning into bird feeders, giving them water. So you can do a lot of activities like this. So what I wanted to show you is to do good things and to learn language. You don't need expensive things. You can do it with a piece of paper. You can read it, fold it, think about it, write a simple sentence and a paragraph about it, right? So this was beautiful. Now moving ahead is, suppose there is a family or there are two friends who want to go, suppose for a trip to Goa or somewhere else, and you want to have a role play. Pratishtha ma'am, can I just take your help in this, please? Pratishtha ma'am, are you there? Pratishtha ma'am or Vidishi ma'am, if you are there, if I can take your
Yes,
help.
ma'am.
Is this Pratishtha ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Pratishtha ma'am, we will just demonstrate a simple role play to the children.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
Pratishtha ma'am is my senior in school and I am in class 5 and she's in class 7 and we are traveling in the school bus and we are doing a role play of two tourists who want to visit Goa. So, hello Pratishtha, I am Monica. How are you?
I'm good, Monica. You know, I am very excited to go and see Goa.
Pratishta, even I want to see Goa. I have never seen Goa.
I have heard that there are beautiful beaches in Goa.
Really? I also want to go and see the beaches. I want to make a sandcastle in the sand.
Wow, that will be so cool. And we will be swimming in the blue water of the ocean. I am super excited.
Thanks, Pratishta. Thanks for giving me this idea. But my mother tells me that near the sea, one has to be very careful. What if we get drowned?
Yes, I have even heard that at times there are big fishes which are floating in the water, even
Yes.
sharks. So we
Oh,
have to be
yes.
very careful.
Yes, Pratishta. And we will be able to see so many ships.
Yes, beautiful ships. It will be so fun to go on the cruise ride.
Yes, Pratishta. And do you know Goa is also known for its music, dance, and very good food?
Yes, and their beautiful, trendy costumes. They are just so beautiful.
Yes, I will pick up two caps, one for my father and one for my mother.
That will be so cute. But you know, my brother is scared of cats. So I will not pick. But yes, he asked me to get some beautiful pearls from Goa.
Oh, yes. And I am going to buy myself a nice dress from Goa. It would be so much fun. Thank you so much, Pratishta ma'am. So, children,
Thank you,
you
ma'am.
saw that when Pratishta ma'am and I were talking to each other, there was so much of intonation. Our voice would tell you where do you put a full stop, where do you put a comma. There was so much of up and down. That is called voice modulation. So while you speak with your friends or with your teacher, make a conscious effort of putting in your best. Even if children, you speak in small sentences, like for example, if I ask you, what is your name? Instead of saying Kavya, just say, my name is Kavya. Try and greet everyone that you meet on the way. That is, starting from your grandparents to people in the bus, to people on the road, and people in the class. You should be the first one to wish your teacher. So, small things that you do in your life will take you big way. Now, let's move ahead. Now, I am going to do a little bit of riddles with you. Why I'm doing riddles with you is when you grow up a little more and when you start writing paragraphs, it will be nice to add phrases, proverbs, and riddles in your passages. Now, my first riddle is the answer is going to be in the chat box. Nobody will unmute themselves. Are we ready? If you are ready, put up your hands, everyone. Are you ready? Write ready in the chat box very quickly. Write ready, 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 ready. We are ready. Okay, lovely. I love this. So you all are listening to me very, very nicely. Now, my first question is, what has to be broken before you use it? Very quickly. What has to be broken before you egg? Very nice. Before you make an omelette, you break an egg. I am so happy you could answer this question. I am tall when I am young and I am short when I am old. What is it? Very quickly. Tell me what candle is the correct answer. You all are super. What answer can you never answer in a yes? What is the answer that you could never answer in a yes? Oh, yes, somebody got it right. Are you sleeping? Is the right answer. Because when you are sleeping, you can't answer. And when you are awake, you can't say yes. That's a beautiful answer. What is always in front of you, but you can't see it? Quickly. What is always in front of you, but you can't see it?
Air,
Shadow, nose,
shadow, nose,
air, eye,
eyes,
sleeping, my face, food.
food,
Nice, 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 nice. Beautiful
gases.
gases. That's really nice. Hair.
Someone
Oh,
said
my
teeth.
face. That's really smart answer. Okay, your answers are very, very good, but I will give you another answer to it. Just wait for the answer. What can you break without touching it? Your answer. What can you break without touching it? Eye, success, heart, shadow.
Heart.
That's very nice. That's really
Very
nice.
intellectual,
Silence.
Gentry.
No, smart children. I love this heart thing, right? Okay, that's really very nice. Okay, I'll give you the answer just in a while. What gets wild while drying? What gets wet while drying? Sorry. What gets wet while drying? ऐसी कौन सी? Oh, a bath towel. That is absolutely right. You're trying to dry yourself, but the towel gets wet. That's absolutely right. Okay, the next is I have branches, but no fruits, trunk, or leaves. What am I? I have branches, but have no fruits, trunk, or leaves. Heart, broom, bank is absolutely Anmol. You're fantastic. Absolutely right. What has many keys but can only open a single lock? What is the answer? What has many keys but can only... Oh, piano is the right answer. Absolutely fantastic. And your answers are here. You got it right. The first was an egg. Candle, are you asleep? What you can't see in front of you is your future. What you can break easily is a promise without even breaking it. Towel was the right answer. Bang, branches, and a piano. You all are fantastic children. Okay, now we are talking about, since we were writing a lot of sentences in the chat box, I want to talk about a sentence structure. What is a good sentence? अभी आप लोग क्या कर रहे थे? Phrases में answer कर रहे थे, छोटे छोटे phrases में. Now, a group of words arranged in a particular order to make a complete sentence is called a sentence. See, the words can be put in a jumbled sense also, but when you put the correct words in the right sequence to make a sensible sentence, it is called a good sentence. Like, for example, is a black horse was grazing in the field. Now, the sentences, a good sentence is broken up into two parts, that is subject and predicate. Now, you are older children, you are not no more babies, you are 5th, 6th, 7 children. So you must know all this. The person, thing about which something is said is called a subject. In this case, a black horse, we are talking about the black horse, that is the subject. And what has been spoken about the black horse, what was the black horse doing, was grazing in the field, is the predicate. So every good sentence should be in a particular sequence, it should make sense, and it should have a subject and predicate. Like the picture reading exercise, the mother was taking out the sandwiches. So what was the subject? The mother. What was the mother doing? She was taking out taking it out the sandwiches from the bag. So first you have to talk about the subject and what was the subject doing. The boy climbed the tree. So what was the subject? The boy. What was the boy doing? He was climbing the tree. Now there are 4 types of sentences in English language. Now your sentence structure is further. The sentences could be declarative. That means to tell something positive and negative. I eat my breakfast is a positive sentence. I do not like eggs is a negative sentence. Now, what is exclamatory is when it expresses, sorry, there is this little sequence disruption here. Exclamatory is when you express surprise, and imperative is command sentences. Imperative is command sentences like sit down, don't shout, open your book, which comes with the exclamation mark. Imperative is when you command sentences. Exclamation is when you express surprise. They also come with a exclamation mark like, wow, what a beautiful frock. Imperative sentences could be with the exclamation mark or could be with a full stop. Interrogatory sentences are when you are questioning something. Like, what is your name? Which school do you go to? How many pencils do you have? Right? So things that we need to regularly work at your stage. आपका अगर आप बेटा syllabus उठा के देखो, 5th, 6th, 7th का, the things that you need to continuously work on are the confusing words. उसी में हमारी बार-बार spelling mistakes होती हैं. You have to make sure that you have to refer to a dictionary. Always keep a dictionary next to you. Wherever there is a problem, open the dictionary, and regularly you should be using the dictionary. Use lot of idioms and proverbs because it is a part of your curriculum. Synonyms and antonyms. Synonym is same word, antonym are opposites. You should be using them regularly because it will help you to write a good sentence and a good paragraph. One way substitutes. So to describe 2-3 words into a single word, you could use a single word, right? So she looks very beautiful. She looks awesome. Message writing, diary entry, dialogue writing, article writing, letter writing, comprehension, and a bio sketch. So all this are a part of your paragraph, of your syllabi. So why I am talking about all these things is this cannot happen unless you start writing good, simple sentences, and that would need a lot of practice. Now, now look at these confusing words. Can someone give me the difference between accept and accept? Someone give me the difference between accept and accept. कोई मुझे आप में से बताएगा. यही वाले वर्ड्स जो होते हैं, ये कंफ्यूजिंग वर्ड्स होते हैं. इसी में हम लोग स्पेलिंग एरर्स भी बार बार करते हैं. कोई मुझे बताएगा एक्सेप्ट का क्या मतलब है और एक्सेप्ट का क्या मतलब है. I accepted the invitation. Everyone came to class except Radha. Are you understanding the meaning?
Somebody has said accept means to approve. Anmol and Anushka have shared this. Accept means to agree.
Very good.
स्वीकार करना.
Very good. Accept means स्वीकार करना. Accept means agree करना. और accept का क्या मतलब है? EXCEPT. उसको छोड़कर. Except मतलब उसको छोड़कर. Everyone else came to the class except Anushka. उसको छोड़कर. Right? So अब आप अगला देखिए. check and check. CHEQUE CHECK. My father wrote a check for my school fees, and here my teacher checked my books. So the sounds are same, but the spellings are different, right? So also there is advice, and there is advice with a C. Then there is birth and birth. The mother gave birth to a newborn baby, and there is a birth in the train on which I slept. So this birth is giving birth. This one is the train birth. Now, proverbs are also very important. And when you use proverbs into your paragraph, your story becomes very, very interesting. Like he burnt his fingers. So burnt his fingers का मतलब असली में उंगलियां जलाना नहीं, but to have a bad experience, to have a little faulty experience. From hand to mouth का मतलब very less money. In nick of time, that means to do things in the last moment. So there are phrases which you can use to make your story, sentences interesting. Then comes the synonyms and the antonyms. So able, he's able to do. Able to do means he's capable of doing it. He's efficient of doing it. And if I have to use an antonym, that means unable to do is he's not able to do it. Okay, very nice. And you all are writing in the chat box, which I'm very, very happy with. So a message writing, how do you write a message? A message writing is the information conveyed between two people in short. Now you must practice how to write messages. Leave a message for your mummy and papa in two sentences. Leave a message for your teacher. Message writing becomes very important because now when you grow up, you would be writing formal emails. You would be answering to the emails. You would be answering to the SMSs and to the WhatsApp messages. So it becomes very important for you to write correct message. What happened, the conversation between two people is message writing, and it is a part of your syllabus. Then a diary writing is a record of personal events. Like if you want to write a diary that today Pratishtha ma'am and Monica ma'am spoke to each other. So you could write, dear diary, and you could put today's date, 12th July 2020. Today, I heard how to do a good role play. I heard Monica and Pratishtha ma'am to have a conversation between themselves, and I understood that voice modulation is so important. So it's a very good idea that you keep a diary on your bed and daily write 2 lines like a record of personal events of what you have learned each day. Now, an article writing is a word published in print or electronic medium, which would be on a defined topic. I'm telling you this because now the 7th class children will go to 8th, 9th, and 10th, and the diary writing and the article writing is a part of their curriculum. So I'm just getting you, Swati Jha is writing, she has fever, Pratishtha. Okay. Oh, she's writing. Oh, okay. No. I got her wrong. She's saying that if she has to write a message to her principal that she has fever, it could also be a message. Absolutely fantastic, Swati. Beautiful. So when you write a proper letter, a proper message, you should have all these formats in your mind. Now, how will you do the daily activities of 5 minutes? Daily activities which you will do for 5 minutes. Now, children, not only should you have a dictionary, make your dictionary, collect old blank papers and string them together with a shoelace or something and make your own dictionary. Daily, you have to do 2 words. Either you do it from old newspapers, or you tell your papa to start a newspaper, or you pick up an old magazine. Collect daily 2 words and start writing. Your vocabulary will become stronger. Then you start with a sentence. Give me a complete sentence. So it's very important that we practice writing simple sentences. My name is Monica Kakkar. I like to eat rajma chawal. I have a younger sister. I like to write short stories and poems. So write 2 sentences every day to build on your sentence book. Now, your own storybook will help in writing composition. Now, जैसे आप sentences बनाने लगेंगे, उसके बाद अपनी library से issue करके daily 1, 2, 3 pages of storybook you will read. Read that story either to your mummy, papa, brother, sister, or read it to yourself. And slowly, you start your own storybook that you will write for your teacher or you want to give to somebody else. Design your own class library. Give a suggestion to your class teacher that if there are 30, 35 children in the class, each one will get a book for the class and start your own class library. So whenever your work is over, you could sit and read a book. You can exchange your book and you all can start your own class library. Daily reading is very, very important. Try to practice English conversation as much as you can do on your own. Not only will it enhance your skills, but it will make you much more confident. And I'm sure you will be able to do this. And this is all from me. And now I will start taking up questions. Okay, children are writing, we read every day. I'm very proud of you if you read every day. Each one of us will not only read, but also start becoming a collector of new words and new sentences. And then slowly make your own personal diary, your own storybook, and show us what you have created. Your mother and father checks the daily homework. Very good. I have a daily reading day. So if you read more, your English is going to become better. So Mrs. Singh and Vidushi ma'am and Pratishtha ma'am, over to you. And I'm open to questions now, please. I hope, children, you made your own notes, and whatever we spoke about today, you're going to practice it. So that becomes very important that you practice it. So you all with me take a promise that you will read every day. So everybody will keep their right hand up. I want to see your right hand up, everyone. Right hand up. Lovely. Put your right hand up and say, I promise that I am going to read from today. I promise, whatever text. be it a line on the pickle bottle or on the jam bottle or on the old newspaper or in a magazine. I will read for 15 minutes every day. And that's the best way to enhance your English and your vocabulary and your sentence structure. And tomorrow onwards, if somebody will ask you a question, you will reply in a complete sentence. You will not say, my name is, if Mrs. Singh will ask you, what's your name? You will say, Himanshu, Vinayak. No, you will say, good morning, Mrs. Singh. My name is Himanshu. Good morning, Mrs. Singh. My name is Vinayak. So we will try and answer in complete sentences. So I hope you had a wonderful afternoon today after your tummies were full and you had a nice lunch. So I'm open to questions. Anybody who wants to ask a question, kindly write in the chat box. Or if the parents are there, they want to ask any question, I'll be happy to answer your questions, please. Okay, thank you, children. It's very promising to see that you're writing yes, and you all are going to read. So I'm very happy to read this.
Monica, good evening.
Good evening, Mrs. Singh. How are you? So good.
I'm good. And thank you for such a wonderful session. You know, the children's smile says it all.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Singh. It's
सभी
all.
बच्चों को मजा आया?
कितनों को मजा आया? Right hand up. Thank you so much. That's very encouraging to me.
और कितने बच्चे मैम को पहले से जानते हैं? क्योंकि मैम ने पहले भी हमारे साथ वर्कशॉप्स की हैं. Kanayya's is there, and then Shubh Mishra is also there. Himanshu is also.
छोटी क्लास में थे तब.
हाँ, बिल्कुल. बहुत अच्छा लगा बेटा. हाँ, और हमने सोचा कि मैम को लाते हैं तो मैम आपकी प्रोग्रेस भी देखेंगी कि कितने कहाँ पे आप पहुंचे हैं. ठीक है, हम सबको बहुत खुशी होती है.
Somebody wants to see the bird. Somebody is writing here. It's a simple bird. इसको आपको कोई फैंसी चीज नहीं चाहिए बेटा. ओरिगामी की बर्ड बनाओ और उसके ऊपर एक सेंटेंस लिखो. छोटी चीजें करो, बट उससे सीखो लिखना, है ना. कुछ नहीं है, एक कोई भी आप पेपर को काट के उसका बनाओ, पुराना उसका अपनी डायरी बनाओ और उसमें लिखना. सॉरी मिसेस सिंह, ओवर टू यू प्लीज.
और जैसे मैम ने कहा है, लर्न 2 न्यू वर्ड्स एवरी डे. 15 मिनट पढ़ा, इंग्लिश की स्टोरीज पढ़ें, अपनी ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स को सुनाएं, पेरेंट्स को सुनाएं, सिबलिंग्स को सुनाएं. ठीक है, और 2 नए वर्ड्स एवरी डे यू मस्ट लर्न एंड देन यूज देम फ्रीक्वेंटली. ठीक है. With these words, Monica, thank you so much. God bless you for doing this for our children.
The all credit goes